What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the uncrowned Otaku. Just got done watching the latest episode of Kaiju No.8, episode 11. And this one was like a make or break episode. Not for me personally, like the series is fire. But I mean for the plot. Because we were coming off of Kafka transforming, revealing himself to the entire third squad division, saving everybody's lives from that nuclear-looking explosion, but then having to be captured because at the end of the day, their job is to eliminate and neutralize all kaijus. So, everybody's watched the episode, so I'm not going to recap the episode like I normally would. Y'all let me know. Do y'all like it when I kind of recap the episode, or just when I give my thoughts and opinions? Because as I'm talking about it, usually I feel like innately I just have a habit of recapping, but I'm really trying to break that habit. But y'all let me know which format y'all kind of like more. So Kafka, he willingly did get captured, and at first I was kind of like sick and disgusted with the third squad division, because when he's walking, everybody's quiet. Even Reno's quiet until the doors almost close, and Reno breaks command, runs out. It says he has faith that Kafka will come back, which is a heartwarming moment. But then when all the cameras are off, we see Mina's like, everybody trusts you. You helped us so much and so often. Nobody in the third squadron hates you. And I'm like, you know what? Respect. And we can further see proof of that because through the episodes, we have everybody, they're all calling people they think could help Kafka get a lightened sentence. Kikoro goes to her dad, who we're going to call Mr. Shinomiya, who I don't respect yet. I like his weapon, but I can't respect him yet. And getting right to the meat and potatoes, Mr. Shinomiya is going 1v1 with Kafka because he's like, no, you say you're a human, but I know you're a kaiju. And what do? We eliminate kaiju. I'm going to handle this personally. He puts on, and this is really important because this is a moment where I was just like, oh my gosh, yay! In previous videos, I was saying like they need stronger weapons, right? And if I was in there, I would have a pair of the knuckle dusters, boom, boom, going toe to toe with them using the hands. That's what Mr. Shinomiya has. What's his name? Director General. He uses gauntlets and they are blasting. They're made from Kaiju No.2's body parts, which they harken back where Kikoro was like, if you tell them who you are, they might use your body to make weapons. This is what she was mentioning. She said it because of this very reason. That's how you get stronger weapons. They gotta use Kaiju parts. So now with the battle, and honestly, this is another battle similar to what Hoshino was doing against Kafka, where Kafka's not fighting to win, Kafka's fighting to survive, where the other part is fighting to demolish and neutralize, technically. I have a running theory. Mr. Shinomiya is not trying to necessarily neutralize Kafka or eliminate him, because if you remember, when Kikoro asked for a lightened sentence, he showed her that Kafka's core, he formed it in the shape of a heart, and that he's not human anymore, he's a kaiju. So Mr. Shinomiya knew exactly where Kafka's core was. When he started that fight, if he wanted to eliminate Kafka, he would have went straight for the death blow. He didn't do that. Throughout the course of the fight, he's only going for arms and legs. He's never once gone for a fatal blow. Just all auxiliary damage at this point. I think what Mr. Shinomiya is doing is he's testing Kafka. How far, if this was a real fight, if he was really fighting out there on the field, how far could Kafka go before he loses that sanity? Because at the end of the day, they need to know, can we trust you? In clutch moments, can we trust you? Are you actually a human or are you actually a kaiju? When will the kaiju senses overtake your humanity? So I believe Mr. Shinomiya is pushing Kafka to the very extreme limits. He blew off the arms. He blew off the legs. He looks like he's about to go for the head, go for the death blow. And we're trying to see, this is just all what I think is happening. He's trying to see if he can push him past an edge. And this is the test. If Kafka can maintain his humanity, I think they'll let him go. But as we can see towards the end, it looks like the kaiju inside Kafka is trying to take over. And if Kafka succumbs to that kaiju influence, they're going to have to X him out the picture. And to further support my hypothesis, when Mr. Shinomiya walks in, he immediately tells him, like, yo, undo the bindings. If this dude is as powerful as we say he is, he could have broken out of this at any time. He's here of his own volition. Mr. Shinomiya is pretty much saying, this dude, he doesn't mean us any harm. He wants to clear his name, and that's what we're going to do. But he can't just straight out say that to Kafka, because if Kafka loses control in the field, Mr. Shinomiya needs to be able to either deny it to the press or say we took every precaution necessary. So that's why Mr. Shinomiya has to take this to the extreme, because if he lets him go on the field and Kafka loses control, that's him. Those are lives lost on his command. So while, yes, this is extreme and he might be overdoing it, as the person in charge of everything, it's supremely necessary. So I'm not really mad at Mr. Shinomiya yet. only because my hypothesis makes me think he's not a full-on jerk. If I'm wrong and he really is trying to eliminate Kafka, boy, kick rocks, dog. You weak as hell, bro. You went about this completely the wrong way if that's the case. And I can't respect you if that is the case. As the Director General, for you to not know to go directly for the core, you're lacking in battle IQ. And I can't respect you anymore, bro. But currently, if this is a test, I see you. I'm actually here with you. Now, Mina and everybody, they're all calling people they think that can help Kafka. They're trying to get him a lightened sentence. And also, like, the 3rd Division barracks is wiped, so they're all having to be split up, separated, go train elsewhere, which the training is necessary, because I think Hoshina and Mina, I think they're both onto something. This attack from Kaiju number 10 was coordinated with a bunch of wyverns in one area. They were trying to eliminate the defense force. So clearly the Kaiju, they're having like some kind of military command. The next attack may not just be a number 10. It might be a number 11 and a number 12. A duo with a pack of Yonju or whatever they call it with them. Honju, Yonju, whatever they call them. So they have to go level up. They can't stay stagnant. They can't wait for Kafka's trial to end. These are precious days. They need to train. They need to level up. And more importantly, the defense force needs to get them better equipment. Kaiju number 10 is gone. Use his body, and we need to make Hoshina needs a suit with better swords. Mina needs a rifle that doesn't drain her energy as crazy as it does. And from this, y'all can see, y'all would have, if not for Kafka, y'all would have lost this fight. Well, it would have been a draw, but y'all would have took heavier losses than the Kaiju side. Something has to change. There needs to be improvements immediately. Kafka, I need you to stay in control. You're talking to the Kaiju deep in your soul. I need you to win this battle of wills. Come out on top. After this fight, if he can maintain his humanity, sure, he'll have to explain how this all happened. They'll probably run some more tests, but I think Kafka will be in the clear if he can just get past this one hurdle, this one supremely gigantic monumental hurdle in the form of Deputy Director General Mr. Shinomiya with his knuckle duster. Respect to that weapon, because bro, I would have had the same. He was sending shockwaves. Boom! He was blasting people. That's why they say he's the strongest fighter humanity has. I believe it after that. He on Kafka ass. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. He on him. Oh, what a good episode. Next week, I think is going to be the make or break if Kafka will stay in the defense force, if we'll see him go the vigilante route, or they can't get, he's the main character. They're not going to get rid of him. This don't seem like an anime that's going to X out the main character and somebody else who take his role. So he'll either maintain his humanity and stay in the defense force, or he'll break free, roam around by himself, and do the whole vigilante thing. When he senses a kaiju, he'll just jump into action and then run away when it's clear. But the next episode is going to be vital. And if this is like traditional anime, it's going to be the season finale. Most animes nowadays, 12 episodes and then they're done. I'm hoping that's not the case with this, because Kaiju number 8 is so good. I don't want it to end yet. Because if it ends and there's a crazy cliffhanger, I'm going straight to the manga. I can't wait, bro. That's my problem. Once an anime ends, if I know there's a manga, I immediately go and start reading it. And that's probably what I'm going to do if Kaiju number 8, if they say that's the finale next week, I'm going to the manga and I'm catching up with the manga, bro. This joint is so good, I need to know what's happening. But what do y'all think? What is Mr. Shinomiya up to? Comments in the comment section. I'm right down there with y'all in Crown Kingdom. I've been your boy, the Uncrowd Otaku. That's the fire that keeps the kingdom burning safely. And it forms from kaiju corpses a new kaiju weapon. And I will see y'all in the next video, bros. Peace, 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 peace.